First reading, local law number 2 of the year 2025, amendment of City Code Chapter 265, adopting Article 12, implementation of City of Auburn occupancy tax. This is a first reading.
So the local law number 2 is on tonight for the first reading. We're not going to read the law in its entirety. We're simply going to read a couple of sections to get this introduced and onto the books. There is public hearing for this 2 weeks from tonight in front of council. At the June 26th city council meeting will be the public hearing, and then following the public hearing, this local law will be on the council's agenda for council vote. So the local law number 2 of 2025, amendment of the city code chapter 265, adopting article 12, implementation of the city of Auburn occupancy tax. This will actually put this entire new section of code onto the books for us here in Auburn. It involves the collection of a 5% occupancy tax on any hotel room or short-term rental. I'm going to read a couple of the sections that are pertinent. Section 265-69, disposition of revenues. All revenues from the imposition of the tax under this article shall be paid into the treasury of the city of Auburn and shall be credited to and deposited into the general fund accounts of the city of Auburn. 100% of said revenue shall be retained by the city for the promotion of tourism, historic and cultural programs, parks and recreation, beautification and maintenance of the facilities, infrastructure, and capital improvements necessary to support those activities, as well as support for general government services such as public safety and for administration and collection of costs of the occupancy tax. The effective date, the local law will go into effect on July 1st, 2025, and upon filing of at the Office of New York State Secretary of State in accordance with Section 27 of the Municipal Home Rule Law, and shall continue for a period of 3 years from the date of said enactment, except those certificates of registration may be filed and certificates of authority to collect tax may be issued prior to said date. Nothing in this section shall prohibit the adoption and enactment of future local laws pursuant to the provisions of New York State Tax Law, Section 1202Z3, upon the expiration of the local law. So Auburn was unique, as we all know. We had tried as a municipal home rule law request to our state representatives last year, and while we had success in the one chamber of the Senate of the New York State, we weren't able to get it through committee at the assembly level. This year, at the beginning of council, at the beginning of the year, first council meeting of the year, we actually sent the same request to our state representatives. Through the efforts of New York State Senator Rachel May, we were able to actually get this approved through the New York State budget. When the New York State budget was adopted this year, it included the language for the city of Auburn's home rule occupancy tax. We were joined by the city of Buffalo as being two municipalities that were approved through the New York State budget. So since we've taken care of all the business at the state level, what has to happen is the city council needs to put the law officially on the books of our Auburn City Code, and we'll do that through this local law process. Last week, the council authorized the public hearing. Again, the public hearing will be June 26, 5 p.m. here in council chambers. Following the public hearing that night, it'll be on the council agenda for council's final consideration. That's all I have this evening for you.